Hello and welcome to the Sports Talk Show by Harris and Peard. Today we're going to be talking about Lance Armstrong and his doping scandal. What did he do? He would use performance-enhancing drugs during this bicycle race. This would help him win those races, and he was able to win 7, and he was later stripped of all of them because of what he had been doing with the drugs. What advantage was he given? The advantage he was able to get from doing this doping scandal is that he was able to win 7 consecutive yellow jerseys in a row. When you win, you receive a yellow jersey of that great achievement. He was later stripped of all of these because of the doping scandal. He's had some really good achievements like being the US amateur national champion at the age of 20 and lots more. Just winning the 7 Tour de France's as well, even though he was doping. How was he found out? In 2012, there was a criminal investigation on him, but he was deemed not guilty and denied everything. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency then charged Armstrong with cheating. He pled not guilty to these charges, but did not fight the charges. He is then given a lifelong ban for cycling, so he would never be able to compete again. Some of Armstrong's former teammates come out and talk about him cheating, which leads to him losing his big sponsors like Nike and Oakley. He's also stripped of all of his Tour de France winnings, and in 2013 he finally came out and admitted in an Oprah Winfrey interview that he had been using them for multiple years. There was also lots of lawsuits and some people trying to sue him for $100 million, and he had to give around $20 million for what he had done. What impacts did the controversy have? The impact on the athlete was massive. He lost everything that was important to him, like his money, his Tour de France titles, and also the respect of everyone in the world, including his family and friends. Other teams would also be checked a lot more regularly for drugs because they would not want anything like this to ever happen again for the cycling community. How have the controversial issues affected sport and physical activity? This controversial issue has affected every single athlete. Every single athlete is checked a lot more regularly for drugs, especially if they are winning 7 consecutive things, because it could be for drugs like Lance Armstrong was doing. What are the ethical concerns of what he was doing? Why is this issue so bad and controversial? The reason why this was such a big scandal is because he was such a big public figure, and everyone in the cycling community looked up to him for his skills. This is why the story became so big over the mainstream media, because he had gotten away with it and also won 7 golden jerseys from it. The ethical issues with this are that he was ruining everyone else's chances of winning the races who were not using any drugs and were playing completely fair. The future perspectives. Right now, this issue has been pretty forgotten. I think that his close friends and family would have forgiven him for his bad lapse in judgment. Although people have forgotten about what he has done, he still left a very bad mark on the sport forever. There are also lots of people who don't know anything about cycling, but because of this major scandal, it put all the cycling community in a very bad light. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Hope you have a good day. Bye.